Hi everybody, as you know the World Cup starts today. Very excited about it, been excited about it for a long time. So I'm just going to do a little video to give my predictions on who I think I'll get out of the group and who I think will win the trophy and what might happen along the way. First of all we'll start Group A, Brazil, Mexico, Croatia, Cameroon. I think, first of all, I will talk about Brazil. Brazil are obviously the favourites for the tournament. I don't think they have the best squad in the World Cup, but I think with home advantage, they're just used to all the conditions, the climate, and I think they'll be able to transform the pressure on their shoulders into something good, into positive energy, and I think they will go on to win the tournament despite not having the best squad. They do have some fantastic players, obviously. Probably the best defender in the world, Thiago Silva. Hulk, Neymar, Ramirez. But I would also say that they have some very overrated players. Like I said, Hulk and Neymar were good players, but I think Neymar is a good player, but possibly one of the most overrated players in the world. He played well he had a fantastic Confederations Cup last year, but for Barcelona this season hasn't been all what he's cracked up to be. And I think Hulk, I think it tells you everything when he has the chance to sign for teams in the Liga or in the Premier League, and he decides to go to Russia. Seems like he's running away from a challenge a little bit. Think of his paycheck that's in it. I don't think he'll shine at the World Cup, but I think Brazil will have such an advantage playing at home that they probably will win the tournament. Next up, Croatia. Obviously played Brazil in the first game. I think Croatia have some fantastic footballers. Thinking of Lovren, Southampton, Modric, Rakitic, Olic, who plays Bayern Munich of course, and Mandzukic, who at the time of doing this video is still at Bayern Munich, but he'll be leaving. I fancy Croatia to get through the group with Brazil personally. I think they've got too much quality not to get through the group, and if they don't, I don't expect them to beat Brazil, but I expect them to give them a good game, and then probably to beat Cameroon and Mexico. I would say that Croatia would get through the group quite comfortably, and then probably come up against Spain in the second round, which means they'll probably be flying home. But they could be dark horses if they were to get on. If their players would perform to their potential, maybe quarterfinals, but anything above beyond that, can't really see it. Next up, Cameroon. I try to be unbiased on these videos, but I can't really say anything good about Cameroon because it's row over the paychecks. It should be basically Cameroon refused to board their plane to Brazil because of problems over how much they were being paid in bonuses to participate in the World Cup. I've already done a video about this, so I won't go through it all again. Just seems like a very selfish team who's only really there for the money. I don't think they're anything special on the football field, especially because their two best players, Alex Song and Samuel Eto'o, don't talk to each other. It doesn't really help. It has to be a first round exit for Cameroon. Last of all, Mexico. I think Mexico have a better squad than Cameroon, but I don't think they're good enough to get through the group. On the other hand, it's in their region of the world, so they'll be better prepared for the conditions than Croatia. And I think if Croatia were to slip up against Mexico, then Mexico could sneak through into the second round, which I think I don't think it will happen. I don't think they'll get out of the group, but if it were to happen, then they'd be out very quickly after that. They have some good technical players, but they're not strong enough on the ball, and yeah, it's certainly not the golden generation they had a few years back. So Brazil and Croatia to get through Group A. Group B is between